Route 66. This is a fun map for all kinds of high ground. One of my first favorite things to do on this map is to try to get, if I'm defending like we are here, is to try to get as close to the enemy spawn as possible and just to kind of look through the windows, listen to the voice lines. It's a really good map to get early intel on what your enemy team composition is going to be. Because based on what the enemy team is composed of, it lets me know if I'm going to be doing kind of a flanking playstyle. Am I going to be playing counter dive? What am I doing? So I really like hanging out on top of this high ground here. Not too many characters roll out of the attack spawn and pop up here. Sometimes Widows will, but even then, usually a Widow will take a different flanking position, like off to my right. But anyway, it's nice because you get full view of all of those windows and you can hear any voice lines. I'm actually not listening right now. Who do they have? Look at that. I was too busy talking. I don't know who they have. Okay, they got a Farah here. Good to know. Does she have a Mercy with her? Yes, there is a Mercy coming out of spawn. Okay, they got a Genji who's going to be divey. Looks like Mercy might be left alone. Okay, no. She's not doing a whole lot of flying movement. So I can try to pressure her there. Some Mercies are very jumpy. Let's see. Okay, so that Mercy's attention is going to be split between the Genji and the Farah. I better get out of here. That's Farah in a closed space is scary. Okay, so looks like we're doing here in this fight. Oh, they have a Zen. Always exciting to see a Zen. And so let's see, 3 characters on their team are going to be very mobile, right? Genji, Mercy, Farah, which means that Ramatra, Zen are going to be kind of left on their own, right? That Zen's going to be... Oh, they switched to Kiriko. That's actually a really good switch. That throws me off. Yeah, Kiriko makes it slightly tougher, but it's a good choice for them. Oh, they're on Hanzo. Now, if this Hanzo gets left alone, I can pressure him. That couldn't always. Used to be that pressuring Hanzo was an instant death sentence for Sombra. Ooh, nice. We got him just before Suzu came in. Yeah, but nowadays, Hanzo is more contestable. The addition of Virus doing more damage per bullet with Sombra now. Okay, we have to wait for them to respawn, so I may as well hack that health pack. It doesn't cost me anything. May as well hack that one. It's not super important to go around hacking health packs all the time, but since we have some downtime here and I won't need my hack up for the next 5 seconds, may as well. Okay, so they got to pick on us. It would be nice to get a pick on them. Their Mercy is stationary, but the Hanzo's in the way. I figure either way there, stealing attention can be useful for us. Hanzo won't be shooting into our backline, and then Mercy will have to pull her attention away from the team. Okay, so I want to just keep some pressure back here. That way they don't send all of their damage to our front line. That should allow our Ramatra to get away with some stuff. And he is getting away with it. Our Ramatra is doing a good job. Ooh, I'm right there. Okay. So as soon as I see a blue show up on the left side of the kill cam there. Ooh, she got me. Well done, Mercy. As soon as I see blue show up on the left side of the kill cam there, not the kill cam, the kill feed rather, I want to be watching the Mercy because she's going to be looking for a res. I think what I'm mostly looking to do is actually to see how trigger happy the Mercy is with her reses. Some Mercies are really cautious. Some Mercies go for it instantly. So depending on how trigger happy she is with her res, it tells me how responsive I need to be. And right there, that Mercy was very responsive. So that lets me know I should watch my positioning with her. Okay, so I'm telling my team that I got EMP here because they're getting close to the first point. So can we contest? We might get a little staggered here. That Farah... Ooh, okay. And we'll EMP here. Coalescence and EMP is a good combo. I want to try to make sure that I land my EMP on someone high value right after I hit the EMP. Ooh, I couldn't get out in time. Would have been nice to translocate to the mega health pack there, just to get a little bit of health and then to keep my proximity to point. That's okay. We did trade quite a few people. We put a dent in their momentum. But yeah, Coalescence EMP is good. Whenever I'm EMPing, I'm not just EMPing trying to get a bunch of people, although getting a bunch of people is nice. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing immediately after EMP lands. And usually the first best thing you can do is to land a virus on someone once they're EMP'd. Because EMP is going to do 25% of their health, and then you land a virus, that's another 90 damage over time. And if they're hacked, like they are after EMP, that damage goes in twice the time. Or, excuse me, half the time. Okay, so anyway, I got a little bit greedy there, pressuring the Hanzo, and he got me back. Nicely done.
Let me try that
Okay,
again.
Hanzo's popping a little bit. Got me, and he got the Lucio. Okay, yeah, they're getting us here. They're getting us. Moira's doing a valiant stall there. No, I'm out. I'm not sure what my goal is here. Time to get out. They got that point. Fair enough. But we did make them sweat. They didn't breeze through that first point, so that's encouraging for me. If they just rolled us through first point, then I'd have to play a little bit differently, but I know that this is a contestable team. Because we were making them sweat. Alright, so I'm thinking now, what is their background setup like? So, okay, she's AFK a little bit. I can make her... can freak her out a little bit. Oh, good. I got Valk out. So, in downtime, in between fights, I am looking to see if anybody appears kind of AFK. Sometimes you can kill them, but even if you don't, you can often get valuable resources from them. Like right there, one of their most valuable resources was a Mercy ultimate, and she popped it to stay alive. That's great, because it means that she won't have Valk for the fight. You don't always need to get a kill. You just need to keep them on the back foot. Alright. So there we go. We were able to win that fight. If they had Valk for that fight, it might have been different, especially through Annihilation. Right? Ramatra's Annihilation ultimate is a very valuable ultimate. It's kind of frustrating for an ulting Ramatra to have to try to get kills through a Valk, but they didn't have it. Alright, I see that they made a switch. They are now on Junkrat. I need to watch the ground now. Okay, so I'm looking to see if we got a cheeky kill here. Hey, there's Pharah. She's... she popped ultimate. Okay, that's good. So we got an ultimate there. We traded a Sombra for an ultimate. Not an amazing trade, right? If it was trading Sombra for Pharah, that would be alright, but she got res. But that's alright, because it means that they didn't have Barrage for our team. So, happy to accept the Barrage. That poor Pharah. That must have scared the crap out of her. Anyway. Checking out their positioning. Nope, can't check out their positioning. Doing good spy checking there by Ramatra. Probably he heard me hack the health pack, so it's good of him to do. Cost him nothing just to shoot in my direction. Alright, so we got Bob and Beat Drop. This is a pretty good position for us. We should be able to melt this Ramatra. Okay, Mercy's out of position here. Ooh, I wasn't in a position to make that stop that res. But anyway, it cost her dearly. It was a risky res. She went for it. Good on her. She was being bold. You do what you can. Anyway, we got the Kiriko. I'll just shoot the wall instead of the Kiriko. Okay. And now they're on Bastion. That's actually good news, because a Junkrat ultimate in quick play is a game-changing ultimate, and now they don't have it. And Bastion, I like seeing a Bastion. He is a nice, big, fat hitbox for me. And the thing is, I might have to double check the patch notes on me here, but I think when Overwatch 2 came out, but there's some difference in ult charge between when you shoot DPS and tanks. Anyway, if you shoot a tank as Sombra, you will get some ult charge. If you shoot a DPS as Sombra, you get more ult charge. And so Bastion is basically a tank-sized DPS, which means he's great for charging up EMP. He's easy to hit. You can land your viruses. He doesn't have a ton of mobility. His only mobility does damage to himself, right? His little rocket jump. So I like seeing a Bastion on the other team. That said, they are rolling through second point here. I'm looking for a position with my EMP because it's getting close to crunch time. We need to get some clutch kills here, and instead we gave them a clutch kill there. Ooh, ripping them to pieces. Nicely done, Ramatra. I will say, though, we have them at overtime. So either we win it here, or even if we don't win it here and they somehow clutch this, then it still shows us that we can really make them sweat on third point, but it looks like we are going to win it there. Nice! Ramatra pulling through with that last-minute annihilation. Awesome. Yeah, Route 66. I don't think I was mentioning it there, but that was a high ground on second point that I really love using. The rooftop there. Not just the rooftop. Everyone knows to use the rooftop, but also the little lip, like the ledge of the rooftop, like the top of the little banister area is really nice. That Sombra can get to, and not a lot of other characters can use that in the same way that she can, because they become so visible. But if you're invisible on top of that roof, then you can chuck your virus, you can position for an ultimate hack, all kinds of good stuff. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, y'all.